Hi, my name is Daniel Sanchez. I'm a hospitality professional and I am a recovering addict with 5 years of sobriety. As a recovering addict, certain parts of the hospitality industry have proved to be difficult to live through. From the smallest thing as, end of a busy service is you're rewarded with a beer, starting work at 4 p.m. and ending at 4 a.m. When do you have time to socialize? It's at 4 a.m. I started experiencing symptoms of depression at an early age, obviously unaware of what they were, couldn't put a name on, what depression was or anxiety was back then. From the simplest thing is grabbing the first thing I saw, which was at that time weed, ecstasy, things like that. Funny enough, it's something that a lot of people suffer from, especially in the hospitality industry, but it's not spoken of, and it's very common to hear that. Nobody wants to talk about it, and it feels shameful to talk about it and to suffer from it. Myself, I would ignore it and continue going, and kind of had that militaristic mentality of a hospitality professional, so just suck it up and keep going. Whenever I had a moment alone, I would be filled with deep feelings of shame, regret. I had several lies that I had ongoing, whether it was with my parents or a partner or friends. People didn't know how to react to someone with addiction or with depression or anxiety. I think the stigma definitely started with my own shame and my own fear that other people would find out. It's always about me, me, me. I can't escape this feeling. I need drugs. I need to do this. It took about 4 or 5 rock bottoms before I seeked help. And that was definitely later on in my young adult life. And rock bottom, I overdosed, forced overdosed. The first thing the nurse gave me at the hospital when I woke up was a pamphlet for Narcotics Anonymous. So it was kind of like a lifesaver that I grabbed onto. I could have grabbed onto anything. I could have grabbed onto a religious pamphlet. I could have grabbed onto anything, and luckily it wasn't another bag of dope. Before, in active addiction, it was a secret, or I thought it was a secret, even though everyone could see it or knew about it. So there was definitely a lot more fear of the stigma before than now in my current lifestyle. I've been loud and proud about my recovery in addiction and my depression and my anxiety, and it's actually helped me. Helping others has helped me. Being vulnerable is like the biggest breath of fresh air. Opening up and telling somebody about my overdose experiences, about my near-death experiences, about my suicidal thoughts growing up as young as 12 years old. I have little blips in my mental health recovery even now at 32 years old and 5 years in recovery. Not everybody has a personal trainer, but if you wanted to get into the fitness world and you wanted to start lifting weights, I would reach a professional, and that would be finding a trainer or going to a group class where a trainer can lead a class. And I see that in the same way I see my mind and my brain. It needs work. I'm not a professional. As much as I can Google and YouTube little tips and tricks, I need a professional to help me maintain my mental well-being.